contender we got? What's up, y'all? 865 Bikes. Y'all make sure to just drop a quick like, comment, subscribe. But besides that, we're doing a review video on this diesel mini bike. We've had a lot of attention on it on the reels and the YouTube shorts and stuff. So we're gonna give y'all a full build review, and I don't know, y'all stay tuned. This is gonna be some stuff you don't see too often. So what's going on with this, Tommy?
Well, it's nowhere near perfect, but I just kind of threw it together. I mean, it doesn't take much to build a mini bike. We all know that. But yeah, it's pretty cool, man.
Let me shut the garage a little bit.
But it's pretty cool. I built two of them. The first one was with my boy Brandon at Little Boost Kid on Instagram.
Pop it up right there.
Check him out. And but yeah, this one I built on my own, and they're pretty cool. I mean, it doesn't take much, but you can see it's got direct injection, and then a little cam-driven fuel pump down here, so no carburetors, just straight air, and got a little mini exhaust on it because it makes it sound crazy. I want to do some different, some kind of crazy exhaust on it, but I need to get a welder and figure that stuff out, that's a whole different thing. But either way, I got the little pipe on there. It sounds pretty cool. It's really loud. The vibration is insane on it. Like, it just shakes like crazy. But the cool thing about these is, and like a lot of like older diesels, they have a mechanical injection system down here. So the fuel pump and then the injector. There's no like electronics or anything like that. It's not very high pressure. So although that'll make less power, originally this is kind of how diesels were designed to pretty much be able to run like anything, like vegetable oil and motor oil and stuff like that, which we'll get more into that in a little bit. But yeah, that's how they were originally designed. The inventor actually designed them to for like poor countries and stuff like that, so that they could have industrial manufacturing back in the 1800s. So countries who couldn't afford petroleum, or they didn't have that figured out, they could get diesels and use pretty much stuff that they could grow out of the ground with them. Obviously, modern diesels now, they have, I mean, they're super complicated systems, and running vegetable, you probably could for a short time, or anything like that, but you probably could for a short time, but eventually they'll fall apart, they'll break, just because they can't handle that. But with the classic, the old school stuff, all mechanical, like I know there's some 7.3s out there that people have converted to run vegetable oil and stuff like that. It's not very common, but they don't want you seeing that stuff. So, you know, anyway, that's a totally renewable fuel source. Vegetable oil and stuff, like you can grow that out of the ground, and you don't need oil pretty much at all, except for the engine, but that's a whole different thing. That's actually what a lot of seed oils were originally invented for, was for lubrication. But now we eat them, which is pretty nasty. But we're gonna put some stuff in here that you find on common fast food. I mean, at McDonald's and all that stuff, and pretty much a lot of foods, just seed oils and things. And they actually work as fuel, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, we're gonna do some experiments, and I've already messed with it quite a bit. I already ran it on just vegetable oil, just waste motor oil, but we're gonna try some different mixtures, maybe try some gasoline in there. We got diesel and everything, so
yeah, pretty cool. Let's hop into that. Let's see what's up. So we just hopped on Instagram live real quick, asked for some suggestions from all of our followers on Instagram. We got, I don't know if we're gonna do 120 octane, but we're gonna do canola oil, E85, what is that, trans oil, and moonshine. So we're gonna put all this stuff in this diesel mini bike and see if it works. So we're gonna go to the store, grab all that stuff. Y'all stay tuned. We at the store right now. We getting all the oils. We're in O'Reilly's right now. We just got that transmission oil right here. So we're going back. Oh, it's diff oil?
Yeah. This one, I think they were talking about ATF. Right.
All right, so we went to the stores. We got some canola oil cooking spray, some transmission fluid, some gear oil, some vegetable, and some canola oil. So we're gonna do 5 different stages. I guess, well, which one do you want to start off first? Which one do we want to put in this thing?
Well, I think we'll start off with canola. We'll go right to left.
All right, so we're gonna start with the canola oil. So we'll get this opened up, and all right, so we're about to drain everything out just for the people that's saying it's fake. It's not fake.
Yeah, yeah. There's the motor oil that we were using.
Yeah, y'all told me that's literally oil that's this right here that we put in it before. So yeah, everyone who was saying that was fake, y'all wildin'.
You can see it in the fuel pump too. Alright, so we're letting this nasty stuff drip out, and then we're gonna put some vegetable oil in there.
Where is it, or was it canola oil?
Canola oil first, yeah, my bad.
Oh, here it is.
We're about empty here.
Right here.
For walks, it's so thick.
Let's crack this open.
So, yeah, there's there's a little bit of residue from the oil in there, but obviously, we'll run it for a bit.
It's empty.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all can see that. It's empty. All right, here we go in with the canola oil. First contender we got. Look at that.
We'll test it.
Look at how much we used. More than half the bottle. Let me get a shop towel.
We're not having nothing to mix in right here. You can see how thick it is. Kinda. That's only vegetable oil.
Canola.
And a little bit of motor oil. So it'll probably start on motor oil and then it'll be on vegetable oil. Now I do know that I've actually tried this before, and it smokes a lot less than it does with diesel or oil. So give it a try. Nice and hot out. So the canola oil worked just fine. I already knew that. And I already know the next one's gonna work too, but we're gonna do it anyway just to show y'all. So
Got vegetable oil next. Will vegetable oil run in the mini bike?
You can see here, that's obviously, it's a little stain from the
Look at that, y'all.
from the waste oil that was already in there, but yeah, that's vegetable oil or canola oil. Pretty much the same thing, but the vegetable oil it has a little bit more kind of like fatty acids in it and stuff. A little bit more like plant fat, but not much, since this is super refined. This is terrible for you.
We eat this.
On so much food.
We eat this stuff in like literally almost everything from fast food stuff and not even just fast food. So this thing's about to run off of this.
Don't cook with this stuff no more after you see this. Alright, so got most of that drained out of there. It takes a while. We're not gonna sit around waiting all day. We'll put some vegetable oil in there.
Crack it open.
You can see it's basically empty. There's a little bit of vegetable or canola oil, but it's basically empty. So.
Alright.
pretty much the same stuff, but just want to show y'all.
Should we do some more?
That's fine.
Yeah, I'm not trying to put too much in it. We're just gonna have to drain it out.
But it smells like a fast food restaurant with this stuff.
Let me grab. So vegetable oil was a success?
Yeah, chain's a little loose, but
Nah, that's no problem. So vegetable oil and canola oil both have started the diesel mini bike.
no problem.
No problem. Now the next one, this is where we get a little bit interesting, don't you think?
Definitely, man.
We got some gear oil. We're gonna put in. Will gear oil work on the diesel mini bike? I guess we're about to see.
Tried, yeah. I don't see why it wouldn't, but
We're draining
you never know.
We're draining the, what is that? The vegetable oil now. Getting that out of there.
Yeah, we'll let it drain for a while.
Yeah, we've just been shoving shit in there.
Yeah. But I want it to run on gear oil because this thing's super efficient. That's one of the things about these little engines. If you have a generator or pressure washer or something that you use enough that that you kind of spend a lot of money on fuel with it, get one of these and you can swap them out pretty easily and it'll run just fine. Use way less fuel. You only have to fill it up like maybe every couple months.
And you want to do something, Tommy? At the end, you want to put this stuff in there after we drain everything and see if
that's a great idea.
this ooey gooey stuff will make the diesel mini bike start.
See if it'll blow up.
That'd be crazy. This is probably like at least, I don't know, some of the oil in there is probably like at least 5 months old. So
We'll see. I think we'll see how it runs on diesel maybe too after.
Oh yeah, shit. We got some on us, right?
Yeah, I do.
All right, cool. All right, well that's empty.
There's still gonna be a bit in there.
Optic.
Now this stuff's super. Camera, bro. Yeah, that's sulfur phosphorus.
Ooh. Alrighty. Take that gas cap off.
Look at that. Ugh.
Oh, that's thick.
That's gonna take a while to drain.
Oh, it's still draining.
Oh fuck! Drained a bit.
Oh.
All right, that should be good.
Cool.
Nasty.
Oh shit. Look at this mess we are making. Oh my god.
Oh, this is gonna smell so bad, dude.
Alright, let's pull the beast out.
Shit. Heavy beast, man. Yo, Chandler. Come test ride this. Might have to start it for him.
Yeah, get it started up. Alright, so we're about to start the transmission oil, or the gear oil, and the diesel mini bike. All right, so
that thing stinks. It was acting like it was running out of fuel. It was still running, just under load. It was not liking it. I'm not sure. I might have not put enough in, or it might be a little thick and moving too slow. But gear oil, I mean, it'll run, but definitely not reliable.
Gear oil was a success, and it stinks. It smells like shit. So
Yeah. That's how you know it worked. Good.
success though. I mean,
I lost at least a few brain cells just from
yeah, no, definitely a couple. So what we doing? We doing the next one?
Yes, sir. ATF.
Alrighty. We got
ATF should work.
transmission fluid next. So will transmission fluid work in the diesel mini bike? We're about to figure out.
Let's see if there's any even. Oh yeah. So yeah, I'd say it was probably a bit too thick, so it wasn't liking how long it was taking to
Guys, and y'all stay tuned. We are going to be putting all of this stuff that we get from the drain, or I don't know what
It's like lighting up blue in there.
we're going to be putting all this stuff in this after we get done with this and the canola oil, the spray. So y'all stay tuned for that.
I can say confidently that if you mixed that gear oil with something lighter, then yeah, it would probably work.
Shit, it did work a little bit.
This is nice and liquidy. It's gonna be weird for it, man. This thing's a beast, so it don't care. We can throw all kinds of stuff at it. It's hard not to burn your fucking self.
All right, this is ready to pour. Guys, look at the mess we are making for these purposes.
Yeah,
Look at these dude.
It's gloves. I'm gonna grab some gloves. You can see it's getting red. That's pretty liquidy. It might just do fine. It could always explode too. You never know. But I'm fairly confident that it won't explode. Now, somebody on the live said 120 octane, and not only is that going to be kind of hard for us to find out here, that could be potentially unsafe. It still is kind of a Chinese motor. We got the ATF in there. Let's see how she does.
Let's see how it runs off transmission
It's gonna
fluid.
we don't really have a way of clearing out the fuel pump unless we want to, but that would be a pain. So it'll still run off the last stuff for like a few seconds maybe. Like once it'll quickly pump that out and then it goes straight to regular fluid. Or whatever we got in there. So, let's see. Work when they're idling, they hardly use like any fuel, but it's basically acting like it's running out of fuel. So, but it was working great. Once the gear oil cleared out, it revved all the way out.
So we got the transmission fluid all drained out, and now it is time for canola oil cooking spray. So, will canola oil cooking spray work in the diesel mini bike?
This one, I don't know. It's gonna be really weird.
Oh,
It's gonna be weird to even get it in there.
we're gonna have to figure out how to get it in there, but y'all stay tuned because we're about to see if they'll run off this.
Just spray it right
Spam it.
It's like foaming, yeah. Do a lot. Is it just like foam or what? Yeah, bro, I don't know. I don't even know.
We're about to find out.
It's gonna start on the transmission fluid, but I wouldn't be surprised if it completely cuts out once all that transmission fluid burns out.
All right, we'll get back to you when we get most of this in there. All right, so we got the stuff in there, the canola oil spray.
It's like sort of foamy, but maybe it'll like settle down. I don't know.
I guess we'll see. Let's get this beast out. See what's up.
So it doesn't love the last three, but I think it mainly has to do with the consistencies of them, and they don't flow as nicely as something that's a little bit less thick. And the canola spray, I mean, it's just, I don't even know. That might have just been ATF like mixed with it or something. It was running better than just the ATF, but I mean, yeah.
Hey, it ran though. That's what.
But I do know canola oil and vegetable oil, I've been doing it for a little while, pouring some in there and using it, and it works just fine, consistently. So maybe like a slightly less power than diesel, slightly, but hardly even noticeable.
All right, so now it's time. We're about to, hold on, let me get some cooking spray on there. There's no cooking spray in there. Oh God, it's nasty. All right, we got cooking, everything we've put in the diesel mini bike so far. It's all about to get mixed up.
Stir it up a bit.
Oh yeah, look at that good stuff.
This will probably run better than just the gear oil or just the ATF, or you know, but who knows? It smells so bad. Oh, there's like a leaf in there, dude. It will not run on leaves. I think I can confirm that. Then after this, we'll put a tank of diesel through it. See if we can see how it goes. So we can show that it hasn't really been damaged from this. It might not run as good on some of the stuff, but it will not damage it. Should not damage it. Unless it's cold. When it's cold, that stuff obviously can get gummy, and especially if you left it sitting. All right.
So we're getting that stuff you just seen drained right now.
So it definitely does not like the that gear oil and the ATF at all. But I do think that if you mixed it with diesel or gas, it would probably work just fine. But we're gonna get that drained out, and we're gonna put a tank of diesel through it and see if it gets back to not bogging. Be like hold up this fucking shit for me. Fill in there. Let it idle, clear out the junk, and should probably just rev right out like before. I can never get my fuel cap on.
Let's get this beast out of here.
Show them the mess we made for this thing.
Guys, there's oil everywhere. And diesel and all that stuff. Oh my God! Yo! So, how'd it do?
Perfectly good, back to normal.
So after all of that canola oil, vegetable oil, gear oil, transmission fluid, canola oil, this thing is still going. I mean,
Just the same.
what do we have to say?
It's something, man.
I mean, shit.
Pretty cool.
You don't see this type of stuff going on.
Don't eat this stuff. Well, no, obviously, definitely don't eat those, but these, stop cooking with this stuff, man. Use olive oil instead. Or like butter, or some people say like beef fat.
Beef tallow or something?
Tallow,
Yeah,
it's called,
whatever the
yeah.
hell.
Now, we ain't gonna get all political, but it's bad stuff. Bad stuff.
I mean, if it's running as fuel on this diesel mini bike, you make the choice for yourself. I guess that's all we'll say. Shit, not our.
The stuff that you weren't supposed to eat was doing worse.
Alrighty, well, I think that's gonna conclude the video. So if y'all watched to the end, we appreciate it. Thank you for watching, and y'all have a good one. Peace.
It might do